𝙃𝙚𝙧𝙖𝙧𝙗, I don't know how you say it, by Olga Tokarczuk. Sorry, I just went blurry-eyed. Tokarczuk. So Olga Tokarczuk. And I was really excited to read this. I've had this on my TBR for a little while. I actually got sent this as an ARC on NetGalley, and then I was in a charity shop and I found the physical. Where I live, apparently loads of like people get ARCs. I don't know. Anyway, I've been excited to read this. This is my first copy of like one of these of the collection, the 𝙃𝙗𝙧𝙖𝙧 editions, which are just so beautiful. But I'm so 50-50 on this at the moment. I'm nearly 75% through, and I've read most of it today, if not all of it, and it's like so well written, and the storyline is so interesting, but it's as if the writer wrote about the most boring parts of the storyline. And I also feel like I don't know anything about this author, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me that they have a film background, because the way it's written is very film-like. It's very like, if this was written as a script, for example, it would be much less focused on dialogue and like a lot of plot line, and more so like the surroundings and visuals and cinematography. Like that's the vibe I get from this. And then on top of that, the way that some bits are written, I remember the first page, I think. Like if I read that out, you'll understand what I mean. So like it even has like cast of characters, and then you have like a bunch of pictures of like the stamps that are discussed, the locations that are discussed. And this is literally the very first page. It literally says, "The view is obscured by clouds of steam from the locomotive that trail along the platform. To see everything we must look beneath them. Let ourselves be momentarily blinded by the grey haze until the vision that emerges after this trail run is sharp, incisive, and all-seeing." I have a degree in film and specifically script writing. This is like what you would write for a movie. So whilst I kind of love that, because I think that is missing in like books, I think that interesting like crossover is missing, I don't think it serves this book very well, because it's not like too big, but it's like too big for that kind of writing, where that kind of writing is powerful and has an effect and a profound meaning. I feel like this would just be an incredible film. I really do. I think it would be an incredible film. I have yet to obviously finish it, and I really want to like it. Like, you know, you see the newspapers and stuff. I love this. I love it. But I really, really, really want the storyline to become the focus in the last 33%, because otherwise I think it's done a disservice to the book, which is a shame, because I love the plot line. I'm literally reading Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green, which is so interesting, and this is about men that have tuberculosis in a health resort. I also feel like to call this a horror story on the front when like barely anything has happened this much through, that could even be called thriller-like, let alone horror-like, is again a disservice to the book. I just don't know where I sit with it at the moment, but I really hope I enjoy the end of it. It's such an interesting concept. I really hope I really like this. So yesterday I finished The Imposium. That's what I finished. It did get better, but not a lot. I still like it. I gave it 4 stars. I just think like there was a lot missing for it to even reach a 4.5, let alone a 5. So I had like high expectations, I think, which is fine. That's my problem. But I'm now starting Bunny, which I'm really excited to get to because I actually got sent the arc for We Love You Bunny, which is crazy. And so I have to read the first one, obviously. So I'm gonna do that, and I have the physical copy, which is great. But I'm actually also having to read a book, an arc that I've had for ages and haven't gotten around to, by a Greek author. Well, they're Greek, Turkish, Russian, everything apparently, called Sour Cherry, which, you know, I had the arc before it became like a bestseller or anything, so because I recognized the surname was 110% Greek, so I was like, yes please. And then found out that it was actually, it's by a trans masc Greek person, so I was like, even better. Hello, what just happened? So I have to finish that one, which is definitely possible. It's quite short, so I'm like looking forward to getting through that. It's also been on my TBR since January, so I'm like ready to get that ticked off as well. But I don't know if some of you have seen my viral-ish video on Instagram. I'm trying to get through my 1000 long TBR. My TBR is like 500 ebooks and 500 physical books, basically, realistically speaking. So that's the goal. And in the meantime, I'm going to, you can see these cupboards, basically. I've got one over there that I'm going to organize, because realistically that's where most of the books I'm finishing are gonna go now, because all of my books in here, pretty much all the space is gone, and I don't have any more space up here yet. Most of my family shit is in here, so once they are able to move that, that's great. But for now, cupboard over here, which you're gonna watch me sort out, is gonna be where everything goes. So I'm gonna make that space today. Hopefully I'm also gonna read either a bit of Bunny or a bit of Sour Cherry. I don't know what mood I'm in yet, so we'll see. They're roughly a similar length, so it's in similar vibe as well, so we'll see. And yeah, I'm scared about literally everything. I'm scared about literally everything, because stress. The amount of books I have to get through is terrifying. It's okay, we will survive. I will survive. Okay, apparently not. So let's organize my bookshelf, and then we can have some final book updates with where I'm getting in my TBR. I think this is how I'm gonna do this. Instead of doing like videos dedicated to my TBR, I'm just gonna do like random stuff, like organizing my bookshelves whilst talking about book updates, like where I am in my TBR, what I'm reading at the moment, etc. I don't know if anyone likes that, so let me know, but I just think this is going to be the most realistic way of doing this, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. So let's get organizing. haven't read anything, but it's okay, it's fine. I've spent all day, literally all day, doing something bookish, whether it was filming book content, reaching out to bookshops to get my novel in there, or trying to reach out to literary agents. I need sleep. And I think I was like gonna do something, and then my sister like looked at me and was like, your eyes, like around your eyes are like green because you're so tired. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna rest. I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day. I don't want to do anything that's gonna make my brain use any energy. So that's my final update. I do need to finish Sour Cherry and Bunny by the end of next week, so I'm scared still, but it is what it is, and knowing me, I will do it, probably in one sitting, very last minute, but it still counts. So yeah, that's my update. I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.